Hey everyone, thanks for joining. My name is Julie from Strength and Honor Training and Nutrition. We are so excited that you're here to discuss 3 easy steps you can take to reset your health. There are billions of different diets out there. It seems like every day or every other week, we're approached with someone trying to get us to buy products or maybe a diet plan that helps you with a quick fix. You read magazine articles claiming you can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. The problem is, it's not realistic or sustainable. We live in a microwave society. We want everything as fast as possible. Over the years, we have helped so many people find the healthiest versions of themselves, and we've learned 3 really important steps along the way. 1, you need to have something that is simple. If it's complicated, it's going to be too challenging to stick with it. When you simplify things, it's easy. The more restrictive you are, the less likely you are to have long-term success. You need support. And this is a key thing we're going to go into in step 2. You need to track what you're doing. We know that success leads to motivation. So we live in a society where busy is better. But the problem is, what if it's not? It leaves us feeling overwhelmed and like we didn't do enough. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, what did I actually get done today? We tend to fill our schedules to the max, and our health and wellness gets pushed to the back burner. We only get one body. We need to take care of it by how we fuel it, how we move it, how we recover, and also our mindset. Here's the deal. Your life, your relationships, your health status, they're not going to change unless you do. And I want to help you make more meaningful changes that are long-term. We have helped using the Healthy Steps Nutrition program and platform. They have helped over 30,000 people take control of their health. Aside from weight loss, what we hear all the time is, I've gained muscle, my energy levels are up, I don't have that 2 o'clock dip in the afternoon where I need a cup of coffee or I'm craving a carb. A lot of times people will say, gosh, I thought I ate so well, and then realize how out of balance their nutrients were and how changing these habits helped them see better results with the work they were putting in. And one of my favorites, because I have kids, is that by a parent changing the way that they're eating and their lifestyle, that it's trickling down to their kids too. So the key for all of this is simplicity. We make it as simple as possible to support your goals. So today, I want to talk about 3 common trends with all these people who have transformed their life, even got off of medications, can move more freely, have gained confidence, and are now living their best life. So let's play a little bit of a game real quick. What do you think are the top 3 things these people had in common? I'm going to pause for a second, jot them down, or think about it, put it in the chat if you want. Okay, so now we're going to dive into those things and see if any of them that you guessed are right. So number 1, shift your mindset. The first thing that everyone had in common was their mindset. We live in a world that is focused on diet culture. We surround ourselves by diets. Again, that microwave society, we want it instantly. We want instant success, instant results, instant happiness, and we want it yesterday. Well, all of these things didn't change and evolve that quickly, so we're not going to be able to reset them that quickly either. Nutrition does not work like that. And all of these influences, the diet culture, the videos we watch, all shift our mindset in a negative way. Many of our clients also tell us that they have a bad relationship with food because of the previous diets. Their inability to maintain the weight loss that they had created this environment where they're like, well, I can't eat because then I'm just going to gain it back, or I don't even want to eat anymore. I don't like food. So instead of restricting, instead of trying so many things at once, we focus on one habit at a time. So research shows that when we try to change one habit at a time, we are 80% more likely to retain that habit for over a year. Try focusing on 2 or 3 things at a time, less than 5% chance of retention. That's where the weight gain comes back in all of these diet culture diets that we see out there. So let's think about this. The last time you tried to make a lifestyle change, did you cut out a bunch of food, start exercising multiple days a week, drink multiple water, prep your food? A couple of weeks in, you're thinking, holy cow, this is so hard. And it makes sense. It is. It's overwhelming. Instead, we need to narrow the focus to one thing at a time and build off of that. So you may be shocked to hear that we're starting off with mindset, because most people think that in order to reach their goals, they need to hit certain macros or follow a meal plan. Well, guess what? Giving you a piece of paper isn't going to teach you how to stay on track or how to manage your stress triggers. And those are the things that truly impact your lifestyle changes. 2/3 of people will regain the weight they worked so hard to take off on those diet plans. What we really need is a lifestyle, not a diet. So what does this framework look like? Lifestyle, the term, can seem so vague. And why does it really matter? Take a look at this framework. All of the things on the screen are interrelated. Let me give you an example. I'm going to use sleep. So who needs their sleep? I know I do. And it's something that I've learned probably most recently, that when I'm not sleeping well, it affects me tremendously. So I've had clients tell me, I only need 4 hours of sleep. I swear I can function on 4 hours of sleep. Well, you might not realize this, but the lack of sleep will actually affect your ability to handle stress, food cravings, exercise, and recover. So here's what happens. When you don't sleep, your cortisol level is elevated. Leptin, which tells your brain you are full, decreases. Ghrelin, which is our hunger hormone, actually increases. So you are more stressed, less satisfied, and more hungry. At Strength and Honor, we take a holistic approach to your wellness. We don't only focus on nutrition. It's a piece of the puzzle, but there are so many more areas and drivers to your success. So how do we shift your mindset? How do we get into those inner thoughts? Our thoughts become our reality. You pay attention to what you believe or perceive as reality. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're looking to buy a new car, or maybe you did just buy a new car and it's a black Jeep. Now, every time you're on the road, you're seeing Jeeps. Did everybody go and buy that Jeep, or are you just more aware of it because you now own one? The same thing goes with our thoughts. If you are negative, you will think more negatively. So we're hardwired to think about negative. It takes effort to think about positive. One really simple step you can do is start your day with gratitude and end your day with gratitude. And if this is a topic that you're really interested in, another great resource is Chasing Excellence by Ben Bergeron. So in order to shift the mindset, we need to know what success looks like, and we need to know, why is it important to you? Progress is never a straight line, but if you can understand what you want and why you want it, it will be easier to stay focused. We all need something that we're moving towards. What is it for you? What do you want? I'm going to give you an example of one of my clients. We'll call him Mike. He wants to lose 30 pounds over the next 4 to 5 months. Why? He wants to fit into his clothes again. He wants to be more comfortable. He wants to have more energy. He wants to be a better example for his kids. Those are really important reasons. So in order to do that, he's working with a nutrition coach and doing personal training 3 days a week. His nutrition coach works with him each week to focus on one habit at a time, and the coach provides accountability to help him stay on track. So sometimes we'll go in and we'll build a plan that might look something like this. So we work, in a 3-month goal, but we break that down into smaller, more realistic goals that are achievable. And research shows that if you write your goals down, make them realistic, and keep them present, you will be more likely to achieve them. So either take a moment now as I'm talking, or maybe after this is over in the workbook that I sent you, and write down some of your goals. If you aren't sure about the habits or action steps, we're going to discuss those in just a little bit, so hang tight, and that might help you to fill this out too. The second thing that is so important to success, and that most people who have success, is that they have the right people in their corner. So we weren't meant to do this life alone. You need people who are going to be there to support you. That is why the number 2 step is finding your tribe. So you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So think about it. Who are these people? Are they positively or negatively impacting your progress towards your goals? Choose wisely and identify who is going to be on your side in this journey with you. When we look at our clients who have lost 50 to 100 pounds and kept it off, they all had a tribe of people to support them. Conversely, if we look at people who struggled to lose weight and keep it off, they did not have that same support system. Do not ever underestimate the value of community. Step number 3, take action. Those who are successful don't just wish for it, they do it. This is by far the toughest part. The best part is if you do one step at a time, it's going to be easier to take actions. When you start saying no to the wrong things, it becomes easier to say yes to the right things. So let's talk about our daily habits. Our daily habits will become part of our routine, which becomes your lifestyle. Are your habits moving you towards your goal or away from your goal? For most of us, we have great intentions, but there are roadblocks, temptations, or something gets in the way. Think about building a house. A house is built from a solid foundations. Workers lay brick by brick to make this amazing, strong house. The same thing goes for your life. Your daily habits are your foundation. So now we're going to get into some principles that will help you to achieve these goals. Principle number 1, add more whole foods to your diet. So maybe you're wondering, what can I do to start my reset? Well, adding whole foods is key. We like to focus on the plate method. So the plate method breaks your foods down to a half a plate of vegetables, non-starchy ones, a lean protein in a quarter of the plate, and a quarter of the plate in healthy starchy carbs. Be mindful of your fats, which as you can see are kind of on the outside of the food plate. They are important for helping you feel sustained longer, but we want to make sure that we are not overdoing them. Principle number 2, focus on balance. So you just heard me explain what's on that plate. We have protein, carbs, and fats. So what we would like to see is a balance of that throughout the day in your meals and in your snacks. Pairing each meal and snack with all 3 of these macronutrients will help you feel fuller longer, as I just mentioned, and will be getting really great food into your body to fuel you throughout your day. Number 3, limit sugar. This is so hard. There are over 75 different words that mean sugar. So it's hard when you're looking at a package to know what you're actually eating. The food labels are super confusing. In terms of recommendations, the ADA recommends no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar for women and 9 teaspoons for men. Now, here's the crazy, scary thing. An average person consumes over 150 pounds of sugar a year. That equates to 46 teaspoons a day. It's not actually surprising. Sugar is addicting, more addicting than some drugs, and is hidden in so many packages. It is super, super hard. We're here to help, always happy to look at labels and help to educate you on where sugar might be sneaking into your diet. Okay, so we're going to go into some commonly asked questions. I'll give you the answers to those. If you have more questions, feel free to put them in the chat, to send me an email. You could hit us up on social media too at Strength and Honor Training. Whatever's the easiest way for you to reach us, works for us. So first question, what should I eat around my workouts? Well, fueling around your workouts to gain muscle, lose fat, increase energy, or really any health and fitness goal is really important. You want to aim to have healthy carbs and proteins before and after your workout. Think about it. If you don't put gas in your car, you wouldn't expect it to go anywhere, would you? Then don't run your body on E. My favorite pre-workout fuel is an applesauce pouch and a hard-boiled egg. Or if you want to get a little bit more creative, you can make egg muffins. We've got some great recipes. If you head over to our website, you can find them there, www.strengthanhonortraining.com, or ping me and I'll send you a couple too. And in terms of post-workout, I like to keep it pretty simple. And I usually have my protein shake mixed with my greens. Or if I'm back home and sitting at my computer working, I might have a Greek yogurt with a handful of berries, but that's plain Greek yogurt. Because again, that's one area where those sneaky sugars get in there. I don't like veggies. We hear this all the time. I hear it with my kids all the time. We established a rule where they had to taste something 5 times before they could say they didn't like it. So a little bit harder when you're an adult to put that rule in place, but I would challenge you to ask yourself, what if you just haven't found the way you like them? So roasting your veggies is amazing. It kind of changes the flavor. They're crunchy versus mushy. You can add seasonings like that you get excited over, or sneak them into recipes, into smoothies. There's lots of great ways that you can get them in there and maybe not even notice that you're doing it. This is a key area of nutrition that we focus on. Vegetables are so important in our lifestyle. A big question. Where do I start? All of this can feel overwhelming. And that is why hiring a nutrition coach and partnering with somebody who can share information, guide you to your goals, help you with accountability is so key. But even before you go there, I'm going to ask you to walk away from this presentation with starting with just one thing. Maybe it's already something you had in mind doing, taking a walk in the evening, or eating a salad every night at dinner. Maybe it's one of the things we just discussed today. But the best and fastest way to reach your goal is to work with a nutrition coach one-on-one to build an individualized plan that is just for you. The key is you have to make the commitment to yourself. Your transformation will start with these 3 things that we discussed today. Shift your focus, identify your tribe, and take action. It's simple, not easy, but that's why we're here to help. So if you're thinking, wow, all of this sounds great, but what do I do? What's realistic? I want someone to help me be accountable. I would love to work with you. So the next step you could take would be to schedule a free discovery call with us, and we'll walk through your goals and your challenges and where you're looking to get to, and how the support we provide can help that process along. So just a little bit about our nutrition program, and I'm going to read it straight off the screen. At Strength and Honor Training and Nutrition, we provide habit-based approach to nutrition. You meet with a nutrition coach to create a customized plan based on where you are. We work with your current food intake and add to it. Most importantly, and key differentiators are the accountability, support, and clarity we provide to help you stay on track. The diet world is confusing. There is so much information out there, yet not a single diet provides the information needed to live a healthy lifestyle, build habits to last a lifetime, or connects you with a coach to help keep you accountable. Our program is based on simplicity, accountability, and building healthy foundational habits. So here's just a quick snapshot at 2 of our clients that we have worked with. Both of them in a short period of time dropped body fat, which was their goal. But more importantly, look what came out. Look what those up arrows are talking about. Lisa has more patience in losing weight. She's meal prepping. She's finding balance. She reconnected with food, which is amazing. Michelle, huge drop in body fat. Her confidence, her knowledge, her energy was up. These things are what we see over and over with our clients and more. So here's the deal. There's never a perfect time to get started. There is always something that will come and be in the way. A principle that I've kind of adopted and live by is imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. Don't wait for the perfect time. We are so excited to announce that we have this nutrition program and accountability, and we're here to help you. as we are getting people excited, we're excited. We're going to open up 5 spots to work with you individually, one-on-one. And here's what that would look like. You work with a coach to create your plan. You check in weekly to keep you accountable and discuss your project progress. And we tweak your plan along the way. So feel free to check out Instagram. There's a link there to schedule a free demo or free discovery call. You can email me if that's easier, or send a private message, but let's learn about your goals. Let's talk about them and see how you can achieve them. So that is going to wrap up today. If you do have any follow-up questions, feel free to send them my way. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. We look forward to getting started. And if you're not already following us on social, please do, because we're going to be posting more, especially as we come to the holidays. We're going to help you navigate those waters as well. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day.